but we're really waiting to see how this next candle is going to go. And here we find ourselves the very next day with our confirmation candle. Now, this is bearish. Bitcoin's going bearish here. We had a number of indecisive candles. This is a very indecisive print over these 3 days as we highlighted. For a quick refresher, we had some bullishness here, but we got slammed down hard, and we got slammed down again at the same point, creating a bit of a bearish double top where they were really coming in and beating up and just punching the bulls square in the nose. This is painting a bearish picture. But then we had a bullish wick come in here, and we always ended above this key line of support. This is an indecisive print. You read these 3 candles going, okay, Bitcoin doesn't know what market or what direction it wants to take the market, but the last candle, it's leaning a little bit bullishly, but we need a confirmation candle to really dictate where we're going to go. And now we have gotten a bearish candle. Bitcoin is going bearishly. At least that's how to read this here from a TA lesson. Strong breaks of the 12 and the 21-day exponential moving averages, and now we are heading down to try to break bearishly, potentially, most likely, out of our bear flag pattern. Which, if you haven't been watching all the videos of me talking about it, here is the pole, here is the flag. This is a pattern that breaks to the downside. We have 2 immediate examples here of a pole, a flag breaking down, a pole, a flag breaking down, a pole, a flag breaking down. It's a bearish pattern. It breaks bearishly. Here we are about to break it bearishly. Now, continuing the TA lesson here, something I talked about before and something new. What I talked about before is that we have been talking about Bitcoin going lower for a little bit now because a key confident break of a key exponential moving average, in this case, we're on the weekly chart. This is the 55-week exponential moving average, typically sends you to the next key exponential moving average, eventually, not always, but usually. And this is the 200-week exponential. Break the 55, you head to the 200, typically what happens. Now, the other key thing here is where might we maybe get a bounce if you're a short-term trader. You might get a bounce here off of this line of support from these 2 wicks. And if we were to fall like a rock today, that's sitting at roughly $81,500. You could get a bounce there. If you're a short-term trader, maybe it's a place where you set a quick long, get a quick scalp. But if we break this and confirm it, you could set a quick short until we head towards some fairly strong support here at what is essentially $69,000. And then also, if you have an opportunity and you see price just slice straight through this and come to the 200 simple moving average here, if we were to touch that, real great spot to buy some spot or maybe set a quick long, because typically you don't just break through this without having a pretty quick bounce upwards. Just a couple examples of trades if you're really watching the charts very, very closely. But that concludes this lesson on technical analysis here on Bitcoin December 13th.